Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be taking a look at 7 upcoming Royal Enfield motorcycles 2024. Number 7. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. The Royal Enfield Meteor 350 is your go-to cruiser motorcycle with a snazzy range of designs to pick from. Powering this bad boy is a 349cc single-cylinder engine that churns out 20 pounds and 4 pence at 6,100 RPM. That's the oomph you need. With a fuel tank that can gulp down 15 liters and a claimed mileage of 41 km per liter, it's ready to hit the open road. You'll find the comfy seat for those endless journeys and an LED lamp with a cool ring-type light for better visibility. Now when it comes to price, it's in the ballpark of $4,600 to $4,799. You've got dual-channel ABS, Bluetooth mobile connectivity, and a nifty Tripper navigation pod to help you find your way. Plus, there are 13 different colors to choose from, including Black Custom, Fireball, and Aurora. Go ahead, express yourself. So, in a nutshell, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 is the kind of cruiser that's as comfortable as your favorite armchair, and it's ready for those long-haul rides. Number 6. Royal Enfield Scrambler 411. The Royal Enfield Scrambler 411, your ticket to two-wheeled adventures. This bad boy takes its roots from the trusty Himalayan, but throws in a couple of spicy upgrades for good measure. Under the seat, you got a gutsy single-cylinder, 4-stroke air-cooled engine, packing a 411cc punch. It's not going to break any land speed records, but it's got a max power of 24 pounds and 3 pence and a torque of 32 Nm. That's more than enough to get you grinning from ear to ear. Fuel-wise, it's got a 15-liter tank and tips the scales at a respectable 185 kilograms. Not too shabby, right? They'd also tinkered with the ergonomics, making it a comfy companion for those long rides. But here's the kicker. The saddle height is just 31 inches, so you can put your feet down without doing yoga moves. Tall riders might want to reach for the sky with some higher bars, but that's just a minor hiccup in the grand scheme of things. Oh, and the price? It's a steal at just $5,099. So if you're in the market for your first ride, a hassle-free experience, or just something new and exciting, the Royal Enfield Scrambler 411 is ready and waiting. Number 5. Royal Enfield Hunter 350. The Royal Enfield Hunter 350 is a roadster motorcycle that's here to rock the streets. It's the most affordable ride under the new J platform, and it's only second to the Royal Enfield Bullet 350 in terms of being a budget-friendly option. When you take a look at it, you'll notice the old-school charm. With a single-piece seat, a timeless round headlamp, a flat handlebar, and a sculpted fuel tank, it's a retrover's dream. Plus, it's got a shorter wheelbase, lighter weight, and tighter geometry, making it as nimble as a cat chasing a laser pointer. It's not your average Joe when it comes to bikes. Sporting a 349cc BS6 engine that pumps out 20 bhp and 27 Nm of torque, it's got some serious muscle hidden under that classic exterior. The Hunter's frame isn't just for show, it's practical too. With a twin down-tubed spine frame and grounded suspension, it's built for the road. You got a 13-liter fuel tank, so no need to stop at the pump too often. It's got a 5-speed gearbox and a conventional wet clutch. And if you're wondering about the brakes, both the front and rear are discs. So go ahead and turn those city streets into your own personal playground with this snazzy roadster. Number 4. Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. The Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 is not your average motorcycle. This bad boy is the first of its kind in the 650 twin range, offering 2 versions: the standard Super Meteor 650 and the Super Meteor 650 Tourer. Looks-wise, the Super Meteor 650 is all about those classic British cruiser vibes with a modern twist. It's like taking a time machine back to the 1950s, with a little Enfield magic thrown in. Oh, and don't forget the LED headlight. A royal first. Fancy, right? But there's more. A Showa USD fork, tubeless tires, and an all-LED headlight for some extra oomph. Under the seat, it's got a 648cc parallel twin engine, which stays cool with a mix of air and oil. It packs a punch with 47 horsepower and 52 Nm of torque. Same engine as the Continental GT and Interceptor 650, but it's got a fresh new chassis to strut its stuff. And the best part? It won't break the bank at 6,799 pounds. So if you want a taste of classic British style with a hint of modern charm, the Super Meteor 650 might just be your ticket to two-wheeled happiness. Number 3. Royal Enfield Continental GT. Meet the Royal Enfield Continental GT, a cool cafe racer from India. It's a modern take on a classic style that first rolled out in the swinging 60s in the UK. Royal Enfield dusted off the name, and voila, the Continental GT 650 were born. The GT 650 is a fresh twist on the classic, so it's not just a blast from the past. The GT's got the classic cafe racer vibe with a sculpted tank, a forward-leading posture, and rear-set footrests that scream sporty. It's perfect for zipping through back roads or having a blast in the city. Under the seat, you'll find a 648cc air-cooled engine that pumps out 47 pounds and 4 pence of power. Now, what makes this bike stand out? Well, it's got sleek cast alloy wheels and tubeless tires on the blacked-out versions. The suspension is all tuned up with piggyback gas-charged twin shocks, and you even get on-the-go charging to keep you connected while you're cruising. Shifting gears is a breeze with its 5-speed transmission, although the left-side shifter has a bit of swagger you won't find on your typical Japanese ride. And to top it off, you can pick your favorite color and add personal touches to make it your own. The Royal Enfield Continental GT 650 marries classic style with modern reliability and performance. So rev up and ride in style. Number 3. Royal Enfield Classic 350. The Royal Enfield Classic 350 has been rolling off the production line since 2009. It's like that trusty old friend who never goes out. Since 2009. It's like that trusty old friend who never goes out of style. This bad boy is a single-cylinder, 4-stroke, air-cooled motorcycle, taking inspiration from the Royal Enfield G2 350cc Bullet from back in 1948. Yes, you heard me right. It's a blast from the past with a dash of modern charm. It's got enough muscle to give you 20 pounds of power and 27 Newton-meter of torque. It's refined, it's powerful, and it sips fuel like a pro with its 13-liter tank. But here's the kicker. This classic 350 isn't just about power. It's a stylish, budget-friendly package that's sold like hotcakes. Now, the classic 350 isn't just about cruising down memory lane. It's got some modern tricks up its sleeve, like a 5-speed gearbox, dual-channel ABS, and disc brakes on both wheels. Plus, it's got some digital flair with a navigation system, a service due indicator, and digital gauges to keep you in the loop. To sum it up, the Royal Enfield Classic 350 is your go-to ride for a dose of nostalgia, a touch of modern tech, and a whole lot of style. Number 1. Royal Enfield Interceptor 650. The Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 is a retro-styled motorcycle that's the kind of bike that'll make you feel like you've stepped back in time, in a good way. Under the seat, it's got a 649cc parallel twin engine that pumps out 47 horsepower and 52 Newton-meter of torque. They call it the INT 650 in the United States because Honda's got dibs on the Interceptor name there. It has a rounded 13.7-liter saddle tank with a classic Royal Enfield badge and a fancy Monza-style fuel cap. It's got braced handlebars and footrests set up for a comfy sit-up-and-beg riding position. Plus, there's a tubular grab rail for your co-rider. This bike's no slouch in the looks department either. The paint job and chrome finish are top-notch. None of that cheap and nasty stuff here. It's got dual-channel ABS and LED lighting to go with the fuel injection. It weighs in at 202 kilograms, has a 6-speed transmission, and can hit a top speed of 102 miles per hour. Oh, and it's been a hot seller in the UK for a while now, probably because it's a great bang for your buck, starting at just £6,039. To sum it up, the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650 is a well-constructed, retro-style beast with a gutsy engine and some cool modern features. And with this, we have reached the end of this video. If you found it helpful, then make sure to like it and subscribe the channel for future upcoming videos.
Audio Jungle.